Steve, I am so excited to be here with you today.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
Happy to talk about your stuff.
Thank you. So I'd love for you to start out, if you would, and just share a little bit about you and your background and how we connected and what we're trying to do and your experience.
Well, as I was saying to you earlier, I'm from Kansas City, born and raised here, and went to KU and then to Northwestern for my MBA. And my career was in marketing and advertising. And I have a real entrepreneurial bent to me. I guess nurtured by what I did in my career. I was lucky enough to retire at 50. And so now I spend all my time doing volunteer work and just looking to find creative ways to use my talents, but not because I want to make money at anything. I love to help others make money, whether it's a nonprofit or a mission-based organization. I just love helping out wherever I can. So through a mutual acquaintance, I became aware of your company, and I guess it was probably through just looking at your website. I saw the mission aspect of it, and I know you're local, and then through my volunteer work, I started to think, well, I see an opportunity there. So as you recall, we worked together on a recent Lymphoma and Leukemia Society fundraiser. So quick story there is I'm a 2-time lymphoma survivor, and because of the success of my treatment and all the support that came through that, I am a donor and big time supporter of the LLS Society. I connected them to my high school alma mater, where we got a couple students involved in what they call the Student of the Year campaign, which is where students are challenged to come up with a fundraising campaign for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And if they are the top fundraiser, they get a college scholarship and a grant for their school. So I was happy to kind of be the mentor coach for them, as well as bring you in to figure out if we can make a win-win situation between driving traffic to your site and raising some money for this team. And you were generous in offering a generous contribution with every purchase of socks that we were able to do. And we used the I Believe socks that just so happened to come in red as the focus item on your site. Although your whole site was available, we wanted to use a particular saying that was inspirational and in keeping with the mission of the Lymphoma Society, which is, I believe we can get a cure. And so I promoted these heavily on my own Facebook site. It was fun. It was a small scale campaign to start because it was just 2 high school kids obviously involved. They were tremendously successful overall with their campaign. But what I think it did for you and I was, okay, we're onto something here.
Right.
It's a natural fit with the Lymphoma Society, and let's see if we can take it to the next level. So I know that you're already working on what the next plan is going to be, and it's going to be throughout Kansas City and the Midwest region for them.
Right.
Consider that a test market onto something bigger and better. And if the next stage works well, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get a national arrangement with them, which would be really cool.
Yeah.
And I know that I sent you my story through just your website,
right,
because I thought I had stumbled across something that maybe other customers would find interesting. And you'll remember that, so my idea was, I have reached the stage in life where all my friends are now having grandkids for the first time. And thankfully I get included in showers or other events where I want to be able to acknowledge the occasion. It's a milestone to have, obviously, your first grandchild. But what gift do you give to a friend who's having their first grandchild? A traditional baby gift doesn't necessarily seem right because it's not going to the parent. And how do you reflect the grandparents' kids, the mother and father? What do you do for them? So I found your socks, and you have such a great range of messages on them, and I found the right messages that would enable me to buy baby socks for the new kid. I'm a great mom and I'm a great dad sock for the parents, and whether it was grandparents or I'm blessed or I can't remember exactly what I chose, but I got gifts for the grandparents, the new parents, the kid, and in some cases for the sibling of the kid, because you can't leave them out, for the aunts and uncles if I know them, and everybody gets something. And I went to the Container Store, which has great packaging options, found great little small gift boxes, so each set of socks came in its own box. So who doesn't love walking into a party and seeing a gift for everybody? And that's now like one of the gifts that I'm most famous for in this extended circle of friends I have that are all going through this, so they now expect it is the problem, and that's never as much fun. But so that's good, and I've done that in other occasions for other opportunities, and I just find that there isn't really an occasion where that you can't give somebody a Notes to Self gift. And it's not expensive, but it's just an act of kindness and inspiration, and it's great. I was telling you this morning that I just this past weekend took Notes to Self gifts to a kind of a cool occasion. I'm an alumni officer for my college fraternity, and we were hosting a dinner for our parents club officers. We have, it's really mostly the moms club. We have this amazing group of parents that have sons in our fraternity right now. And we wanted to honor and show appreciation to the 6 moms who really do tremendous things for the house and take some of the responsibility off of the alumni. And I thought, okay, this is a Notes to Self opportunity. So went online, and you have that wonderful gift box in a pink heart-shaped box that had 2 pairs of socks in it. One says, I'm a great mom, and I think the other one said, I'm amazing. I thought, well, there you go. Once again, they have the perfect message for the occasion. So I bought 6 of those and took them to the dinner, and that was just the perfect little touch on top of the dinner itself to say thank you to those 6 moms, because it said exactly what we wanted to say.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, well, and a couple other thoughts is sometimes it seems corny to say it.
Right.
But to have a gift that says it is easier.
Right.
And it makes it permanent.
That's right.
You can say it, but if you put the time and effort into purchasing something, it means you really mean it, and then they have the permanent reminder of it.
That's right.
Yeah. I think I'm your #1 cheerleader and advocate, and it's easy to do because you have a great product and a great mission.
Thank you, Steve.
You bet.
I mean, it just warms my heart to hear this, that you're using the words on the socks exactly like we hoped that people would use them. Our tagline is words make all the difference.
Yeah.
And that's what I see it as, is like, just like almost like a tool to help people, reinforce the words that they want to share with others, because I think words like impact people in a way that more than many other things can. Thank you.
You bet. Yeah.